What up, YouTube? Psychopathic One back. This time with a video game update. This video game, I only played it once as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. And I bought it for $6. Who would have thunk? I didn't make it very far when I rented it when I was a kid. I rented it from one of those places that it costs like $5 to rent it for one night, which is outrageous. But anyways, this is my video game update. Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare. Definitely my favorite Alone in the Dark game out of the ones I played. Alone in the Dark 1, kick ass. Alone in the Dark 2, One-Eye Jack's Revenge. Okay, I didn't really get to play that one a whole lot. And also, Alone in the Dark 3, I tried to download it. I only played that one like 3 times and I don't remember it too well. But I tried to download it to my computer and for some reason it wouldn't go through. So anyways, Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare. I never saw anybody, like, I think I must be the first person to actually post a video of the PlayStation review. By the way, I'm not really going to put a review up yet because I haven't gotten a chance to play this yet because the disc, for some odd reason, my system does not want to accept the disc. So my sis is going to come by and let me use my flat one because I let her borrow it. It's the both of ours, by the way. Anyways, Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare. What sets this one apart from the rest? Many people are comparing this to Resident Evil. The style, the fact that it's free to go wherever you want, like Resident Evil, it's pretty good actually, but what sets this apart from Resident Evil, the keys have names, but you don't really know what each key to the door, like the doors are scattered all over the place and they don't have a certain specific name. So let's say you get a gilded key. That's the first key you get, so it's pretty obvious because there's only one locked door at the beginning of the game. So that one's really easy, but then you come across a whole bunch of the keys and everything. And so many doors to choose from, so you have to keep backtracking and stuff. Oh, and the characters. You do still get to play as Edward. He's on the front there. As you may have noticed, this is a 2-disc game. By the way, unlike Resident Evil 2 or Devil May Cry, this one, you have to get past the first disc to get to the second disc. Cool disc design, by the way. I do like that. Not really a green person, but still a kick-ass version of green. Definitely works for the disc. Yeah, you have to beat the first disc before you can move on to the second disc. So, yeah. Like, I think I might have been really close to the second disc when I rented it. But sadly, I deleted my file off of the memory card because I never thought I'd be able to play this great game again. But thank God I had the $6. Well, actually I had $4, but my dad pitched in an extra $3 to help me out. The total came out to be like $6.42 and we paid $7 for it, so yeah. Definitely worth it though. I think this is worth more than $6, by the way. And I don't see why so many people are downing this game. Yeah, it is difficult, but once you get past the difficult shit and everything, this game is actually really fun. Like, if you keep on dying so many times, the game will get easier for you. But the more you're playing and everything, and the greater amount of stuff that you do, it gets harder as well. So it's for everybody basically. And look at the back. Yeah, it looks a little bit crappy because for some reason this is the way the case actually looks. it looks a lot better on camera, but when you look at it from my end, it's actually really, 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 really white all around here. Like, I can even feel the white stuff on it. And, like, see, you guys can't see the white, but there's a lot of white right there. I like this picture right here. Yeah, right here. It's Edward, yeah, it's Edward right in the middle, going up against... I don't really know what to call the demons. I guess they are demons, night demons, basically. And the whole game takes place at night, so that is really fun. And this is my first time ever seeing an Alone in the Dark instruction booklet. I've played so many of the Alone in the Dark games, but this is the first Alone in the Dark instruction booklet I've ever seen. And sadly, for a PlayStation 1 game that came out in 2000, not colorized. Sadly, it is not colorized, and you do get to use the analog sticks, but I don't remember if you can actually walk. It says you can free look with it, so I'd imagine you get to walk too. Yeah, just letting y'all see what the booklet looks like. Credits. Which the song, Alone in the Dark, it's pretty kick-ass. You can find it in my favorites. There's the strategy guide, the place where I bought this at. I should have asked how much it was for the strategy guide, because he was like, hey, if you're interested, since you're buying this, I'd like to throw in the strategy guide for you for extra. And I should have asked him how much it was, because I still have $4 left. So yeah, maybe if it's like $2, I'll go back down there. Not tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Pick it up. Probably going to go on the weekend, because I'm a weekend person. My time to sit back, chillax, play a couple video games. In this one, I am so stoked about playing again. Like, whoever out there likes this game, especially the new Nightmare, this one is definitely my favorite. A lot of people might agree, a lot of people might disagree, but I liked it. Definitely my favorite one. Oh, and by the way, you won't see it called the new Nightmare. You can also see it as another name, Alone in the Dark 4. It will have a big 4 right next to the Alone, and right next to Dark. It will be a really big 4, and then the new Nightmare is cut off of it. And for those of you who haven't played this, there's a demo you can download from File Planet. I won't put down the link though, sorry about that, because the last link I put down, it didn't go through, so nobody could really click on it, so I'm not going to do links anymore. But anyways, File Planet, they've got it, they've got a demo of it. But sadly, the demo will make you want to play more and get the full game, so definitely pick up the full game. It's definitely worth your time and money if you're survival horror fans. But don't go in this expecting it to be like Resident Evil, because first off, Alone in the Dark came out before Resident Evil was even thought of. I think the first Alone in the Dark game came out in like the early 90s, like 1991, 1992, and Resident Evil came out in 1997. So, yeah, Alone in the Dark was basically one of the first survival horrors, but Resident Evil perfected it. So, yeah. And this was one of the last games to ever be on the PlayStation, so post your comment, tell me what you think of this great game. Tell tell me your thoughts. I'm open to helping out anybody who might have some, like, hints, tips, maybe something that can help me with it. And pick this up. And, by the way, you can play as one of two characters I forgot to mention. You can play as either Edward, who I usually play as because he starts off with a gun and everything. Edward is more for combat type people, like for people who like to shoot guns and everything. And Aline, that's the other character you can choose to be. She's more of hiding and running and scaling walls, stuff like that. But she does get weapons, so she is pretty much of a fighter. Both characters get a flashlight. They don't do shit against a whole lot of them, but they do turn the monsters back so you can get out of there. But find a light switch, because when you're surrounded by a whole bunch of them, you better turn on a light switch fast, otherwise they'll be wiping your carcass all over the walls. So anyways, that is my video game update. Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare. I'm getting ready to play it. So, when I beat the game, I'll do a review of what I thought of the game. Maybe my views have changed, but I don't think they'll change very much. So, peace. Hope you all enjoyed my video. Hopefully I see a lot more videos of this game being posted. Good videos, not ones that are gonna make fun of the game, because this is a great game. So anyways, Psychopathic One saying peace. Love all my YouTube friends and love everybody. Peace.